from Hollywood, the Hollywood Radio Theater. Starring Trevor and Zachary Scott in Mildred Pierce. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. A mother's love for her children has always been a great subject for drama. And tonight we bring you the unforgettable story of Mildred Pierce. First created by James M. Cain in his famous book and turned into a superior motion picture by the Warner Brothers Studios. And as our stars, we have Academy Award winner Claire Trevor and popular Zachary Scott. Now, Act One of Mildred Pierce, starring Claire Trevor as Mildred Pierce and Zachary Scott as Monty. It's only coincidence that a police car happens to be cruising by this lonely stretch of road along the Pacific Ocean not far from Malibu Beach. There's a house on the beach, and a man is just leaving.
Stay where you are, mister.
Good evening, officers.
That's the way you usually leave a house. Smash a window and jump.
I'm an eccentric.
Start making sense, mister.
Okay, but you're not going to believe me.
Hang on to him, Frank. I'll take a look in the house.
Okay. All right, what's your name?
Wally Fay. I own that cafe, Wally's Place, a few miles up the beach.
Who owns this house?
A man named Berrigan. Look, I'm on the level. See, I know it's going to sound awful screwy.
You keep saying that, but you don't tell me anything.
I'm a friend of Mrs. Berrigan's. Well, she drops by the cafe tonight. She says, why not drive out here to the beach house? So naturally,
Naturally.
Well, we're in the house, and she says something about fixing a drink. But she don't come back, see? So I start looking. Only the doors are locked. All the doors, and she's gone.
Ran out, huh? Locked the door so you wouldn't chase after her.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she wanted to get me in trouble.
Nice guy like you?
Looks like we run into something, Frank.
Need any help?
Yeah, plenty. There's a man in there on the floor, full of bullets.
Yeah, his name's Monty Berrigan. Only I didn't kill him, and I don't know who did. As soon as I saw the body, I smashed the window.
Bring him in the house. I'll phone headquarters.
Mother, where have you been? What's happened? They won't tell me anything. Who won't tell you anything?
Mrs. Berrigan?
Yes?
We're from the police. The inspector'd like to see you.
Why? What's the matter?
If you just come with us, please.
Mother, it's all right, darling. Whatever it is, I'll take care of it. What's wrong? Why can't you tell me what's happened?
You didn't want to say anything in front of your daughter. It's your husband, Mrs. Berrigan. He's been murdered.
Please sit down, Mrs. Berrigan. I'm Inspector Peterson. I apologize for bringing you down here for nothing.
For nothing?
Well, we know now who killed your husband. We're just booking him, so you're free to leave, Mrs. Berrigan.
Who did it?
You're entitled to know.
Yes, sir?
Bring him in, McNally. He's just in the next room, Mrs. Berrigan.
Bert!
Hello, Mildred.
He's the man, Mrs. Berrigan. Bert Pierce.
Bert, no! I won't let you do this.
Mildred,
That's all, McNally.
All right. Yes, sir.
But what about Wally Fay? How do you know he didn't do it?
Wally Fay?
Yes, I saw him here a few minutes ago when I was waiting.
Oh, yes. Fay had no motive, Mrs. Berrigan. Bert Pierce had.
He didn't do it. I know he didn't.
The murder was committed with this pistol. It belongs to Pierce. That's fact number one. Fact number two, he doesn't deny killing Mr. Berrigan. Seems to think it was a very good idea.
Bert didn't kill him. He couldn't. He's too kind and gentle.
Kind and gentle? And why did you divorce him?
Because I was wrong. It's taken me 4 years to find that out, but now I know I was wrong.
4 years, huh? Let's see. Pierce was in the real estate business then, wasn't he?
Yes, he and Wally Fay were partners. I married Bert when I was 17. Started a life of cooking and washing and having children. 2 girls, Vida and Kay. Only Kay died. Pneumonia. She wasn't quite 8 years old.
Pneumonia. I'm sorry, Miss Berrigan.
Bert used to blame me for spoiling Vida, but I couldn't help it. You see, I had lost one child, and Well, it was a year after Kay died that Bert and Wally Fay broke up. Wally had the business, and Bert was out. That's you, Bert.
Yeah, well, what's the package?
A dress?
For Vida?
Yes, it's for Vida. You know, the piano recital.
Where'd the money come from?
I'm doing what I'm doing now, baking cakes for the neighbors. Well, I earned the money.
That's right, Mildred. Throw it up to me that I can't
I'm
support...
sorry, Bert, but I don't say half as much as I could with nothing but bills staring us in the face.
Well, maybe you wouldn't have so many bills if you didn't try to bring up that kid like her old man was a millionaire. No wonder she's so fresh and stuck up. Well, one of these days, I'm going to haul off...
If you dare to touch Vida,
All right. Trouble with you're trying to buy love from the kid, and it won't work. Besides, she plays the piano like I shoot pool.
And what if I do want her to amount to something? She's all I've got, Bert, and I'll do anything for Vida. Anything.
You can't do her crying for her.
I'll do that, too. She'll never do any crying if I can help it.
It's not right, Mildred. I'm not smart, I know, but I...
Hello? Yes? Oh, yes, he is. It's for you. Maggie Biederhoff.
Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, well, I can't talk to you now. I told you not to call me at... Okay, yeah. Yeah, later.
Well, that's just fine.
Maggie means nothing to me. You know that.
You better run down and apologize
Now, look,
to her.
you keep this up, and one of these days I'll call your bluff.
Well, I'm calling yours. Once and for all. Look, my child comes first in this house before either of us. Maybe that's right and maybe it's wrong, but that's the way it is. I'm going to do the best I can for Vida. And if I can't do it with you, I'll do it alone.
Go ahead and try it. See how you get along without me for a while.
Bert, if you see that woman again, you're never coming back here. I mean that.
I do what I want to do.
Well, then pack up, Bert.
All right, I will. About Vida.
What about her?
Well, when she comes home, maybe you could just tell her that I'm...
Oh, I'll think of something to tell her.
Mildred, I'm...
Oh, go on, Bert. There's nothing more to say. Just go on.
That's the man you say is kind and gentle?
There's a lot more you should know, Inspector.
Go ahead.
Well, I dreaded the moment I'd have to tell Vida her father had gone. I was still in the kitchen when I heard her come in.
Mother?
Oh, in here, darling. How did the lesson go?
Very well, I think. I saw Father down the block. He was crossing the street. He had his suitcases.
Vida, look, darling, well, you may as well know it now. Your father and I have decided to separate.
He's not coming back?
No, I don't think so. I can't tell you any more now.
Well, if you mean Maggie Biederhoff, Mother, I must say my sympathy is all with you.
Vida, please. No, it was just little things like your dress.
My dress at Kay?
Yes, it's up in your room.
Oh, Mother, but why didn't you tell me?
That night, for the first time in my life, I felt all alone. There was so much to remind me of Bert, how things used to be with us. What great hopes we had. But I didn't have much time to feel sorry for myself. The doorbell rang. It was Bert's ex-partner, Wally Fay.
Believe me, Mildred, I told him a thing or two. Bert must be off his rocker walking out on a girl like you.
You didn't come here to tell me that.
That's your life, I didn't. With Bert out of the way, I was hoping maybe there's a chance for me, honey.
Oh, cut it out, Wally.
One of these days you're going to have a weak moment. I want to be around when it happens.
Well, you're pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
You're not the kind of a gal who can get along by herself, honey. You're going to get lonesome.
Am I?
Lonesome already, huh?
Good night, Wally.
Oh, now look. Oh, well, can't shoot a guy for trying. Please seeing you, Mildred.
Mother, did Wally go?
Oh, Vida. Yes, he's gone, dear.
Is Father going to marry that Biederhoff woman?
I don't know. But I do know that you should be asleep.
Well, I've been thinking. You could marry Wally if you wanted to.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
We could have a new car. Maybe even a new house. I just hate this house, Mother.
I don't like it either, dear, but... Well, that's no reason for marrying a man I don't love.
Well, why not?
Vida.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't. I don't care what we have, just as long as we're together.
Oh, darling, be patient. You'll see. I'll get you everything you want. I promise.
By baking cakes and pies for our neighbors? Oh, Mother, I feel so sorry for you.